guys, what's up? It's me, Sarah. Welcome back to my channel. And before we get started with today's video, remember to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe, and hit post notifications. And without further ado, let's get on with the video. Today's video is going to be a book haul. I have been accumulating these books, I think just in the last 2 months, August, September. I'm filming this at the very end of September. It is the 26th today. And these are the books I've gotten since my last book haul. These are all, I'm pretty sure they are all romance books of some variety, some subgenres, but they are all romance, and I am very excited to show you guys what I have got recently, and hopefully you are excited, and let's get into the video. Let's start with Graves by Caitlin Taylor. This is a dark romance. It is about these twin brothers who stalk this woman, and then spicy times ensue. And I am very excited to read this one. I've heard phenomenal things about it. I've seen so many people say this is one of their favorite books of all time. 5-star read. They're obsessed. And I knew I needed to read it. So it's a why choose dark stalker romance. Sign me up. I am so excited for this one. I don't really want to know anything else about it, but I just want to go into it kind of blind, but I'm excited. Next, I have The Very First Night by Nicole Ryan. This one I've only seen mentioned once. I saw Larry from Larry Reads in one of her book unboxing videos. She was sent this book, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that sounds so good. So this is basically about this woman who, I think she goes back to the night where she ended up with her partner, but I think she might end up with someone else. I don't know. That doesn't make any sense. It says, have you ever looked back on a choice or a relationship and thought to yourself, if only I could go back, I'd do it all differently? And it says, to Kat Merritt's amazement, she does exactly that, and it actually works. She wakes up 5 years in the past in her college dorm room on the exact day she met the one that got away. She's left with the ultimate second chance, the opportunity to do it all differently. Will she fix things with the one that got away, or will she realize that the invisible string was always pulling her to someone else all along? Sounds so good, and I am really excited to read this one. Again, I've heard nobody review it, and it sounds really good though, so that's this book, and I think it's kind of like one of those, I was going to say contemporary romance, but obviously it's like magical realism as well, because she goes back in time, but it sounds good. Next is Echoes of You by Catherine Cowles. This is book 2 in the Lost and Found series. It is romantic suspense. I have loved all the books in this series that I have read. I've read books 3, 4, and 5. I know I've been reading them out of order. I started with 4, then read 5, then read 3. Now I'm going to read 2. But I'm very excited. I don't know anything about this one. And it says, Nash Hartley has always been my everything. Protector, partner in crime, best friend. The person who was there for me in my darkest hour. So I'm guessing it's friends to lovers. And that is all I know. But I love this series. And I love Catherine Cowles' writing. And I'm very excited to read this one. Very excited to read all these books. That's why I purchased them. But next we have The Path to Loving Him by Megan Quinn. This one I've heard nobody talk about. I was looking for Megan Quinn books because I read her, what's it called? Right Man, Right Time? Right Man, Wrong Time. Something along those lines, and I loved it. So I'm like, I need to read more by her. So this one sounded so good. It is Single Dad, and I think that's all I know about it. It might be Single Dad Nanny, but I just know it's Single Dad, and I'm very excited to read this. Because if you didn't know, single parent is my favorite trope, and I really did enjoy Megan Quinn's writing. Next, we have Beating Heart by Laura Pavlov, book 4 in the Magnolia Falls series. I read the first 3 books. I loved book 1 and 3. I enjoyed book 2, and I'm very excited for this one. This, again, is Single Dad. This is, I'm not sure It says falling for the girl next door is a bad idea. Loving her, well, that's as easy as breathing. So I'm very excited. I do love this character. I'm blanking on his name. I think his name is Nash, but I cannot remember. But I am very excited to read this one. And these are all small town. Next, I have His to Love by Elena H. Covens. This is a romantasy, and this one is about this woman who avoids dating in real life because she just loves to read and find book boyfriends, and then I think she ends up in the world of one of her books with her favorite MMC, and I am very excited. Sounds so good. I've heard no one talk about it. I think I saw the author post about it on TikTok maybe, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it sounds so fun. So, purchase this. Next is Don't Get Caught by Jay Pratt. I've heard some really good things about this book and this series. This is a short little novella, and I believe it's about these guys who end up chasing this woman through a cemetery. So, yeah, sounds fun, sounds dark. I'm very intrigued, and I've heard great things about it. And they are masked men, and I believe there's 3 of them, yes. Very excited. Next is Cash by Jessica Peterson, and it has these edges. This is a cowboy romance, and this is the first book in the Lucky River Ranch series. I don't know anything else about it. The ranch is Grumpy Foreman, Cash Rivers. So Grumpy, small town, cowboy. Very excited. I keep saying I'm very excited. Obviously, I'm very excited for all these books. I purchased them. I want to read them. I don't know why I keep saying that. And I am sorry for the repetition. We have Redeeming Six by Chloe Walsh. This is a chunky one. And this is the 4th book in the Voice of Tommen series. The 2nd book following Joey and Aoife. And I am very excited to read this. I have not read Saving Six yet, but I loved Binding and Keeping 13, so I'm excited. These books are contemporary romance that are also very emotional. Definitely check triggers, and I know it's going to rip my heart out, and I'm not ready, but I am. Oh, I really want to read about these characters because I know everyone loves this, but my heart, I don't know if my heart can take it. Next up, we have Wild Card by Elsie Silver, book 4 in the Rose Hill series. This is the 4th and final book in the series, and I am very excited. I love Elsie Silver. She's my favorite author of all time. I have given every book I've ever read by her 5 stars. Hopefully this will be no different. A lot of people say this is their favorite in the series, so I'm very, very excited and intrigued. This follows Sebastian, and he is grumpy, and it is also ex-boyfriend's dad. And again, small town, very, very excited for this. And I just think, like, Ex-Boyfriend's Dad is a very different type of book, at least from what I've read from Elsie Silver. So I'm excited to see how she does this, but I'm sure it's going to be phenomenal. Next, we have the 5th book in the Salacious Players Club series by Sarah Kate. This is Highest Bidder. This is an age gap romance, I think. It also has Daddy Kink and his Dom Sub. And I'm just very excited to read this one. I've loved every other book in this series. Given them all 5 stars. Hopefully this will be no different. This definitely has potential to be my favorite in the series. But we shall see. But very excited for this one. We are in the home stretch. We've got 2 more books to talk about. First up is Does It Hurt by H.D. Carlton. This is a dark romance. This is the author who wrote Haunting and Hunting Adeline, which I've read this year and loved. Loved those books so much, especially the first one in that duet. But this one is a standalone. I've heard mixed things, but it does sound really good. I think it takes place at sea, and there's like a shark scene. And I know there's like some micro tropes and things that happen that I really do enjoy, so. But I don't want to say them because that's a spoiler, so very excited. Well, I don't know if it's a spoiler, but I just want to be careful. And lastly, we have Face Off by Chelsea Curto, book 1 in the DC Stars series. This is a hockey romance, and everyone is obsessed with this book and this series, and I've literally never seen a bad review. Every review I've seen on these books has been a phenomenal review, 4 stars or higher. Hopefully, I love it. I love a good hockey romance. They are apparently both professional hockey players, and that just sounds very exciting. And I think it also is friends with benefits, and that's really all I know, but I'm so excited because I've just heard everyone rave about this series, and I love a good hockey romance. And it's really fascinating that they're both hockey players. Like, that is really interesting. You don't see that too often. But that is my book haul. Those are all the books I've hauled in the past 2 months. Let me know if you've read any of these, which ones you loved, what should I prioritize, what do you think I would enjoy? Hopefully, I will enjoy all of them. But let me know, and if any of these are on your TBR, feel free to let me know that as well. And if you don't feel like commenting any of that, you can leave a book stack emoji, because there was a bunch of books here that we hauled today. So that is it for this video. If you guys made it this far, please give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe, turn on post notifications. I'll see you all next time. Bye, everyone.